You say tomato, I say tomato. Let's call the whole thing off.
Spice up your life with kitchen Cacciatore. It's got good life with kitchen Cacciatore.
Hi, welcome to Kitchen Cacciatore. I am Tess Cacciatore and I am so pleased to be here. Today is our 11th episode, which means the conclusion of season 1. I can't believe this happened all so quickly, but I'm really excited to do this episode with you because I am talking about a tomato. I'm not sure if you know the reference to the you say tomato, I say tomato, you say potato, I say potato. It's made famous by Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong. And if you don't know the song or reference, I would suggest look it up and sing it along with your family and friends. It's a lovely song. So I'm not calling anything off. We are at the end of season 1. And what I love about tomatoes, just like the last episode of potatoes, it's all very flexible. So here we are with one of my favorite bachelorette dishes, the Caprese Salad, which is simply tomato, fresh mozzarella, basil, and a little bit of extra doses of olive oil, a little bit of salt, etc. So let's plate this thing up. I love the Caprese Salad because to me, especially in the summer, it's a complete meal. So I take my chef knife. You can find these in the shopping cart for Kitchen Cacciatore. And we just do a nice little slice here. And what I like to do for Caprese is do a little thicker slice and only have 1 tomato, or you can do 2 or 3. You can multiply this dish. It's so beautiful and colorful. You can use it for holidays with the red and green and white. There we go. Let me just move this over here so you can see me plating it. And then we have the fresh mozzarella. So the difference between a fresh mozzarella and the burrata cheese, which I did with you guys in the stone fruit episode with the burrata and the beautiful, beautiful grilled peaches, this is the start of the cheese. Fresh mozzarella, both cheeses are made from cow milk or water buffalo, and this one is a little more firmer, where the burrata is actually created, has this like a little bit of a skin on it, but when you pop it open, the cheese just oozes everywhere, which I love as well. But for the Caprese salad, I like that little more of a firmer texture to it. And then, of course, we have the famous chiffonade basil, where you just roll it up like a cigarette or cigar. You have all the basil leaves cleaned, of course. And then you just slice your knife right down and make little tiny pieces of fresh basil. It smells so delicious in here. I don't know how many times basil is so appropriate for every dish, but it just smells lovely. And if you can't find basil in the winter, the dried basil, of course, the Italian seasonings that are from Graziano Brothers, obviously, we can go there for that. But here is this. What I like to do to design my plate and make it appealing to my eye as well as my belly is put a couple of Kalamata olives on here. Let me just grab a paper towel. And then, of course, there's the drizzle of the beautiful extra virgin olive oil. Use as much or as little as you like. And then we have the salt. This is the molten salt. You can also find that in our store. Look at how beautiful the crystals are. And it's a really delicious high iodine salt. And then, of course, a little pepper and the Italian seasoning. Again, a pinch and a sprinkle. You can make all these into songs. And then we have the basil. And this is where it's fun. You can decorate your plate. And then over here in the pan, I've taken some olive bread. You can do a baguette, you can do sourdough, you can do whatever bread you like. I like to toast it or grill it in a pan with a little olive oil and garlic. And there you go, a beautiful plate that's as fast as can be, and it's really fun to have when you're back from a long day of work, or it could be you just want it for a nice light lunch, and it could be an appetizer or salad when you have a dinner party. There's so many ways to have this caprese salad. So I'm going to take a little bite of this, and then I'm going to do one of my family's favorite dishes, which is a caprese pasta. So let me just take a bite of this, and then we'll go into that dish. The fresh mozzarella is so beautiful. The tomato, I know I talk a lot about buying local, but your local farmers, as much as you can go to the farmer's market and get local produce, it supports your local friends and family and farmers, and it has a really sweet, sun-bathed taste to it. And this olive bread is so delicious. Anyway, I'm going to put this to the side because I have this other dish that I mentioned that my family loves, which is a caprese pasta. And basically, I created it one day out of desperation to find how I could feed a lot of people. My brother's family was home, and all their daughters and boyfriends and husbands and stuff. And I wanted to be able to extend certain ingredients and make it a more meatier, more fuller meal. These little mozzarella balls are called bocconcini. You can see them in jars that have olive oil, crushed red pepper, Italian seasoning. So I'm going to cut these in half and just throw them into the pasta. There we go. Easy, easy, easy. And then in your wrought iron skillet, which is also on Kitchen Cacciatore shop, I love doing this to cherry tomatoes, especially if your tomatoes are starting to go to the place where they're still good and firm, but not ready to be rotten, because you don't want to have them be that place. But here's a charred cherry tomato. You put it in a hot skillet, you just place it in there with a little olive oil, and they have this really soft braised feel to them, and the taste is smoky and delicious. So I just scoop a couple of them on there, and there's that red, green, and white color, which is wonderful for the summer, wonderful for the holidays. And then again, same ingredients, just a different kind of way. Throw a little Italian seasoning on there, and then I decided to try something new today. I found this at the store the other day. It's lemon pesto. It has lemon zest. It has garlic. It has all kinds of, I think there's a Parmesan cheese in here. Anyway, look at this and just stir it around. And that lemon flavor, I don't know what about lemon is, but I have really begun to really love lemon in pasta and lemon everywhere. So let me just find a fork here and taste that. And again, this is something that you can make easy for yourself at nighttime. You can make it for your family, holidays. This is a wonderful, look at the little bow tie. And you can do fusilli, you can do bow tie, you can do even a linguine. I love twirling pasta, so if I feel like twirling pasta, I will do a linguine with this. Or a penne. Oh my gosh, that lemon pesto. I'm going to find a recipe and post it. I'm sure it's going to be easy to make, but basically, because these are healthy recipes for singles on the go, I do kind of a blend where there's certain ingredients that are already done, because you have them in your refrigerator, you can replicate them through many different dishes, and they're really good and easy. So we learned something today about burrata, the mozzarella, the bocconcini. You'll see them always in water, and there's the little tiny pieces in there, the little round circles, little mini mozzarella balls. Anyway, what I want to share with you today is guess what it's time for? Fun facts to know and share. Tomatoes originated in South America. And there's many, many varieties of this as well. And you can find purple, green, yellow, red. There's the heirloom tomatoes. Anything you can do with a tomato, you can make a sauce out of it. You can eat it fresh. You can eat it like an apple. You can do so many things. It's really, to me, about decorating our plate, sitting down to something that looks beautiful, that you just want to have a healthy, fun recipe and have healthy, fun food, and to make sure that you are taking good care of yourself. So if you want to do yourself a favor, go to kitchencacciatore.com and sign up. Go to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. We're all over the place in that. And then also there's a QR code that's being posted right now. Thank you, Karen, from behind the scenes. I know a lot of you have met her throughout the episodes. She is still driving behind the scenes, and there's the QR code to go into the Cacciatore shop, where you can buy fun things like the tweezers. And I got this apron as a gift from a very dear friend of mine. My bestie went to Italy, so we couldn't go to Italy yet and get aprons for you all, but we do have aprons on the shopping cart as well. So go and have fun there. Go get some beautiful spices and air fryers and olive oils and truffle oils and all kinds of things like that. Then I have one last thing to share with you, because it's near and dear to my heart. It's about healing. It's about revealing our story, and to reveal to heal. We say that all the time at Global Women's Empowerment Network. This is a nonprofit organization, a 501c3, where you can come there, learn about our programs and workshops. Right now, because it's fall and back to school, we're really pushing our scholarship program and our education program. You'll be able to find out a lot of information about World Trust Network, which is launching this fall as well. And we're just really excited about building our community, building our family of all of you out there. So thank you again for sharing this. And please continue to stay tuned and tell me what kind of recipes you want to see in the next episode and in season 2. And remember, never miss an opportunity to spice up your life. That's my secret for the day.